What kind of changes will we see in US in terms of manufacturing and production? I would say we will see nothing. There will not be any changes in the way things are going to go. I would take two examples, two sectors as an example. I would say automobile sector as well as agriculture. Say, for example, you have a automobile plant, a car manufacturing plant. Based on the tariffs, you cannot uproot the whole entire system of supply chain and the manufacturing and the suppliers. You cannot uproot all those things that has been established for over many decades and just change everything overnight. It takes time, and for building a plant from ground up in US or anywhere will take at least 5 to 6 years. Likewise, I was speaking to my wife. I asked her, what if US ran out of oranges and based on the tariffs, they want to increase their production to match the demand? How much time it will take for them to increase the production? She said it will take a lot of time because it's not an easy job to grow a orange tree all of a sudden. It will take at least 4, 5, 6, or even 7 years to bring a small seedling to a fully grown plant that is fruitful. So if we plant something now, that will cater to the demand after 4 to 7 years. So likewise, a manufacturing plant for an automobile sector will take at least 5, 6 years to establish. It will take a lot of time to acquire the land, to start the building, to procure everything, to hire people, to start the factory running. Everything will take at least 5 to 6, 7 years. And by that time, this government may change. Somebody else may come in and they may change the policies again. They may remove the tariffs. They may be friendlier with other nations. We'll be able to transact more freely again. So if I were an owner or a CEO of an automobile company or an owner of an orange farm, I would not change anything. I'll not change my suppliers. I'll not disrupt my supply chain. I'll not change anything regarding my logistics. Yes, the parts and raw materials that I bring from other countries will have a surcharge of 25%. That unfortunately I'll have to pay, and I'll have to mark it up for my buyers. Since all my competitors also will do the same, for me it will not affect my price elasticity because my product will be competing with the other overpriced products. So when everything is overpriced, I don't have to worry about the buyers not buying my product. So in that case, the only losers are the end consumers. They'll be paying more and they'll be suffering more. And take an example of the oranges, as I mentioned earlier. If we have Californian oranges and it is $1 a pound, just an example, and we have oranges from Mexico, $1 a pound. When the tariffs are in place, the Mexican oranges will be 125, and suddenly the Californian oranges will be more attractive regarding price-wise, and people will start buying it up. And there may be a fall in demand temporarily for the Mexican oranges. But what we will do once we ran out of all the oranges from California? The production is set. We cannot supply more. The Californian oranges cannot be produced again till the next 5 to 6, 7 years. The production cannot be increased all of a sudden. What will we do? Basically, the market will compensate. Mexican oranges will be 125 and Californian oranges will be $1. And eventually, when the demand goes up for the Californian oranges, the merchants will obviously price the Californian oranges higher. So it may end up being 110 or 115 or even 120. And before tariffs, everybody was paying $1 and $1 for either Mexican or Californian. After tariffs, everybody will end up paying at least something more than $1. It could be 110 or 115 or 120 to balance the demand. Otherwise, we'll quickly run out of the domestic stock, and then there will not be any domestic stock. There will be only the imported stock that will be there. So at that time, people will still buy the imported oranges, paying the tariffs as the end user. So again, it's another example that this trade war, the tariffs, is not going to help anybody, and it's not going to change anything. The production will remain the same, the supply will remain the same, but the demand will go higher and the prices will go even higher. So I don't know what Trump is thinking, but a wise businessman will always look ahead, and they will know that the Trump will not be the president forever. When another leader comes, they may reverse all these things. And if they put in a lot of investment to just to the changes that the Trump is trying to make, then they may end up losing a lot of money. So in my opinion, most of the people, most of the manufacturing people, most of the farmers will not change a thing regarding their investments and regarding their production and the supply. So yeah, if you learn something new, like, follow. It's your realtor, Alex from London.